Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 107.
Look out, 1-1.
Here's the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic, is manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Go down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Marcus Stroman gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The second baseman, Howie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. Three and one to Howie Kendrick.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Rosario calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Alonso.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Count.
3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And the payoff pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That is it. The second baseman, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, as he'll take a look at ball one. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 11. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
That is it. The left fielder.
Digging in now, Jarrett Parker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Parker, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Juan Soto to the plate now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Kurt Suzuki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 5 for 14. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Left side. There's Cano on to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As Drupal Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count is 1-2 now. Ball 2. Thames stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Cano has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, Marcus Stroman. 9-1-2 due up.
Marcus Stroman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9.
So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch.
Count full.
Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field after it is eaten. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Striding into the box, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 offering. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Fouled off. Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
Yeah.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The set and the 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Yan Gomes. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Steven Strasburg. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is Trey Turner as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Jarrett Parker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Suzuki has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So digging in now, Rene Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
To the plate now, Marcus Stroman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Strasburg on 1-1. Popped up. Suzuki is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Adam Eaton digging in next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself strike. It's 0-1. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, Eric.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Thames is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 0-2 once more.
Inside, ball 1.
Kendrick on second. Soto at first, 1 gone. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
First delivery to him on the way. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Turner is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The third baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 30.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Popped him up. Rivera moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Now batting, Yan Gomes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard to third. Cano fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
the pitcher, number 37.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. And a ball, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That's ball 2.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. Next up for New York, Pete Alonso. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
From the stretch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Alonso gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off in the Washington sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, second base.
Here's Howie Kendrick. A fly out and a single for him so far. Stroman looks in. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Austin Voth is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 50, Austin.
Ready for another chance? Rene Rivera. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Taken there by Cabrera. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is low, ball 1. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Stroman at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
No, that's in. Ball 4. Tag you. Go.
Leading up for the Nationals.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Eric Thames is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up, and nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Robbins.
Leading off for the Mets, the 3rd baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't get there, so credit him with his first base hit after going 0 for so far. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 1 away. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Pete Alonso will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Cano leads off first with 1 away. Back up the middle. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready with the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Kendrick is there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Line drive to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
As a look, now the pitch. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off to the net, the catcher, Rivera.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter,
so striding in, Ahmed Rosario. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Thames is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next to the net.
Stepping up now, Marcus Stroman. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will return. 1, 2, 3. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them, and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So coming to the plate, Juan Soto. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Kendrick on at first, nobody out. High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
the right fielder, number 9.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. At the knees, strike one. Diaz is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-0 the final score in this one today. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Marcus Stroman gets the win. Kicking off the top of the ninth, David Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The batter, number 50.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sheffield.
The third baseman, Gary Sheffield.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end.